he will give the ball away within the first 5 seconds. We know what Ewers does. He'll give the ball away in the first 5 seconds. I like a lot of arguments in the chat here. Two people popping off about go on R4P, Kino the best player, but 8ball, not less on the chat. It's time to get into the game.
Here we go.
Excited for this one.
Monday evening, first game of the week number 4, match day number 10. It is R4P in the traditional orange. From right to left, ball down the line from Rickles to Henley. Looking to cut in or looking to go byline. He'll take the corner from Reese. Early pressure for R4P, and that means Patronus are in the white from left to right. Score predictions in the chat as well. That's what we like to see. Domino, how are you seeing this one?
Yeah, it depends how R4P started. Well, they started quite well here. That ball got drifted in. I like them starting high on the attack, nice and early, closing down the ball. I think they need to get out of this team. This Patronus team, it does feel like if they get chances, April, they're going to take them, especially with the bagsman that we've got up front there.
They've got 2 killers up front, mate.
Yeah, and then the midfield can obviously offset you as well through the Ash Alberto.
With the power
shot. Well, I told you, don't give that man chances. That was a warmer. I
tell you, yeah, I was going to say a foot either side of the keeper there, and big shout out to Chris as well, who did mop that up. A very, very, very good defender, just a good classic defender. He's playing at left back tonight, Domino. I think we'd normally see him play at the kind of left or right side of centre back. And so it'll be interesting to see if he gets up and down like your traditional wingers, or maybe they've moved him across to that side because Quino is such a threat on that right-hand side of, I'm going to say defence, but you know he's flying forward. What a ball that is. Oh my God,
that's unbelievable. No, 8ball, you can't go backwards. It's delicious, 8ball.
It's an ex-Memzino ball player, Domino, ex-Memzino ball. We know those boys like to move that ball around, but half a chance. And I tell you what, Matthias Mane has won the ball high up twice already, and we're only 11 minutes in. And you know what? Patronus are not a side that you want to give easy possession away to with those 2 absolute killers up front. No. Reese, back sticks is on.
Really good header by the defender. Needed to win that. They were queuing up for that one, 8ball. But what I do like, the back line looks a little bit jagged there, 8ball. They do manage to hold their line quite nicely. Good defending by them as well. What I'm liking by the Patronus boys here is they're shooting on sight, 8ball, which does give that to the opposition where you need to go close them down. That's where you can feint, go inside and play that one more extra pass. If you start shooting early on in the game, people are going to know you're going to try and do that. You're going to have to close you down. It's really smart on their point of view. They're using that as a later on tactic. And then Ewers picked up here. He's got players streaming up in front of him. He finds the right pass. Ash Alberto inside there. Just couldn't get into his strike partner. Rib for pleasure, Rod for their own backs here. 8ball 3 times now.
Once again, they win the ball high up. They do concede another corner here. And to be honest, it comes with the territory because we know R4P do like to play it on the deck. They are a good footballing side. Knocked down to Reese. Turns on the volley. It's going to fall to C27. Mertz comes out, claims after the tackle. Alan says 2-1 R4P in the chat. Big shout. You'll get good odds on that. Bottom of the league, plays 6th. R4P looking to turn their season around like they're doing in Europe at the moment. Struggling at home. Seem to be doing fine in Europe, but more than fine. 13 wins in 17 games, Domino, but only 1 win in their last 4. That win was against Phoenix, though. Kev slides it through. Cammy needs Chris to help him out, and he does so. Completes the clearance, and here we go. Men on, but Reese does well.
And I'm not going to lie to you. Right, Ewers has won possession back 4 times for his team. The one thing you wouldn't say about Ewers is he's a very, very accomplished defensive midfielder, as in tackling-wise. I mean, his expansive play and passing's fine, but breaking up play, Ewers adding things to his game. Rolls Royce, told you about that, 8ball. Guy's always evolving.
Playing at the highest standard now, mate. You can't just be a one-trick pony. I told you, he's leading by example. He is the higher,
absolutely.
8th in Elite A as well, our Patronus. So absolutely no slouch. He's having a good season. Found their bagsman in Azabast. Got the support from this man Kev, who's got 12 assists already this season, as he gives it away. But you know, they've got the supporting cast for their big name players. You know, the players who will always get the plaudits.
Fantastic.
At the moment, Jab, good tackle again.
You was again?
If it was you, as then fair play.
That was you
I mean,
again.
that might have
That
been
was
you
you
as you
again.
kicked it out of play. That's what we used to see it. But yeah, well won back by Patronus once again. And R4P still knocking on doors. It's a good start to this game despite no goals. And Reese will do well too. I think that was Reese that left that to go out. No, 0-0 after 30 minutes. Not through lack of trying. Liam Ewers, it was him. Yeah, I recognise his hairdo. 5 turnovers of possession for that man in the first half. Still got 15 minutes left. Inside to Kev. Might have strayed, but no. Linesman keeps his flag down. Back post is on. Quino with a smart header. That is definitely going to be offside. Yeah, that was taking the mick.
You've got to play to the whistle, ball, and I've stopped. I put my controller down there. I thought it was miles off, and it did look like the R4P boys kind of just froze a little bit, just expecting
Well,
it.
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Free header
Patronus
from
played
Quino, the right back, and that's a great ball over top.
Oh,
Lorimer, very, very experienced player. Comes out, claims that for Patronus. 35 minutes gone, 0-0. Both sides needing a win here for different reasons. Patronus wanting to kick on, and R4P just trying to get off that foot of the table. They should be nowhere near that, but like we said in the intro, I tell you what, he did not pick that up at its highest point. But yeah, like we said, with the UK Premier dropping 2 sides this season, the UK Premier has got a lot tougher than it was last season, so fair play. I mean, to be fair, Saf Prolific dropped out, so arguably you would think it's got a little bit easier. All their players have just gone and joined rival sides, so they're still there and they're still hiding around. Ashelbo, edge of the box, gives it to Mane, gives it to Quino, fires it over the bar. That man is causing problems on this near side. Don't know what I was going to say, that header, that free header he had, Quino, at the back post, that's their right back. So just showing good intentions at the moment are Patronus.
Yeah, and 8-1, I'm not going to lie, just the play again for RP. I'm still looking at that board in the box with the header backwards. It was dangerous, 8-ball. You'd go for goal in that moment, but I do think both teams are getting chances, 8-ball. No team's going to be very, very disappointed going in here, but here's their top striker, 8-ball, trying to dance his way through.
Tricky boy.
And they're giving it away again.
Wow. That was soft.
Clean,
that was soft. That was soft. R4P potentially live to fight another day. 30 seconds. Flicked on. Henley,
great one too.
gives it back. The referee's letting them play into the final third. It definitely wasn't there, but Reese is going to kick it out. Head it out, should I say. Clearance nonetheless. And yeah, just like that, Domino, it's half time.
8-ball, I mean, as a very entertaining 0-0 half. There was a very much prodding and probing going on there. There's been a few chances. I'd only give them half chances. The big chance did come for R4P, where the ball came through and they headed it the wrong way, if I'm honest with you. And a couple of times Patronus have been in good positions and got the shot off. They've just been blocked. I think both teams going in at 0-0, I think that's probably a fair result. There's not one team that overshadowed it over another team, but if you were the Patronus boys, 8-ball, how you picked up the win here? What are you telling
I think
your boys?
more of the same. I think at times Ash are trying to force it a little bit. Maybe that's what's been getting them the goals so far this season. There's nothing I like less, Domino, than an unselfish striker. So, you know, maybe more of the same, but there just needs to be that end product, because I think this Patronus backline are looking good right now, and other than that kind of free header from Damo, they've managed to keep R4P quite quiet. So it may be one of those games where a single goal wins it. However, R4P would do well to keep 2 bagsmen out, and I think that should be first on their agenda. Here is Henley, second on their agenda, is trying to score. It's Rickles, that's a massive save from Lorimer. It's exactly why you has brought that man in. He's a fantastic goalkeeper, point blank range. I tell you what, Domino, the player did not do anything wrong with that finish. It was a great finish.
No, 8-ball, climbing nice and high, taking it on time, and heading it low, 8-ball. Everything you'd want a good striker to do in that position. and the keeper was just better to it. He needs to do it again there. Someone's just on clothesline.
Kino took one for the team there. Big Sparta's in the chat as well. Good evening to you,
go on,
sir.
Big Sparta.
Good evening
Don't
to
say
you.
anything bad to Sparta. You ain't seen him.
It never would anyway. Cammy clears it up. R4P starting this half very well. Here is Davo, tries to slide it through. Mane intercepts, and look at this. 4 players forward in white shirts. Adding a 5th now with Ewers. Tried to keep it, but Damo intercepts. Here is Henley, who I do believe it was Henley who chipped that ball over to the back post, because what a ball that was. We were talking about the finish.
Henley's having a quality game, mate. Well, I've seen him a couple of times on the ball. Like I said, no missed passes from him. Does the basics really, really well, and can find a killer ball. Tried it twice, that one got through. He is, in my opinion, just watching the R4P boys out there today, he's the one that's going to unlock the defence at the minute, because he's having a really good game. Same as Ewers on the other side. Really good counterparts. Very good midfield battle between them.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's what we tend to get a lot of, is midfield battles on the stream. You know, none of these 3-0s, none of these 4-2s. Ash Alberto, though, looks to change that, and I tell you what,
I love it.
Just a few centimetres too high, but another, I didn't say power shot. I don't even think it was a power shot, was it? It's just got absolute venom in all of his shots. And here we go. Patronus are leaving players up. Did they beat the offside trap? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. It was red time as well. Yeah. That's not going to do anything for confidence, but Patronus knocking on the door. And tell you what, I think they're doing that thing, Domino, where they look at the league table and they say, we're playing bottom of the league. We should be winning this. Let's go and get something here. Because look at the white shirts. 5 players along that back line. Here's Kev. Slides it through. What a ball that is. 1-on-1. Ash Alberto. Great stop by Merckx. Fantastic save.
Yeah. 8 ball. He held his position.
Yeah.
You would have gone across the keeper. It was halfway between inside that. Oh my God. Here's a chance.
Front to back. It is Henley. Big save again. And Domino, there's a saying, we always get midfield battles, we always get tactical battles, we also always get world-class goalkeepers on the stream. Stop being so good. Let's see some goals, please.
No, and after this 8 ball, I've got an idea for VPG that I'm going to announce, and I've got an idea, and I'm going to put it to the world, to the cloud. I'm going to put it to, but we're just going to finish on this game here when we've got 60
Here we go, it's 4-2! JT97 puts it away, puts R4P a goal to the good. 64 minutes gone, they strike first, the boys in orange, and it could have gone either way, Domino, and it's gone R4P's way, 1-0.
Yeah, really difficult 8 ball, because I thought it was actually a very poor set piece. There was no... They went great ball over the top. Keeper has not come for it. Ash Alberto's through.
He's not going to miss 2 of those in a game, is he? He is not going to miss 2 of those. Ball over the top, though. I don't even know where it came from. It came from the gods, because it was a perfectly timed ball, perfectly timed run, and no mistake this time. Made amends. Hit back instantly. It was literally 4 virtual minutes ago that R4P scored.
Yeah, no, you're correct there, because it's a perfectly timed ball and perfectly timed run. It's in that horrible area if you were given away there, 8 ball.
Here we go.
He's through. Fantastic tackle. But yeah, it's given away again, 8 ball. And given away again, 8 ball. And given away again, 8 ball.
This is what we prefer to see, guys. This is just
pure
madness.
Let's go.
Henley, sends his man for a Twix, cuts it across. Here's the goal scorer. Pinched off his toe at the last second. This is more like it. Utter chaos end to end. And R4P are not stopping just yet. 1 apiece going into the last 20 minutes. Here's the gaffer.
Well done by Andy. Well done by Andy.
They've just got ballers for days out there, Domino. It's ballers for days.
Yeah, and to be fair, they're all showing up, 8 ball.
Yeah.
Keepers are showing up, defence showing up, centre mids are showing up. I can't point to someone and said someone's actually having a bad game. There's better games than others going on there, but no one's having particularly a horrible game. It's Ash Alberto. Power shot, Ash Alberto. You've got it. You've given him the room, 8 ball. They've given him the room.
1-2, edge of the box to Mane. Oh, I tell you what, he was clipped slightly. The referee's been very lenient for R4P there. 14 minutes left though. Patronus come back on the attack. Bit of room for Ewers. Gives it to the goal scorer.
He's on.
Verts
I thought he left on. I thought the
just
line from R4P again was slightly jagged, 8 ball, but done enough to
they've done well. They've done well all game in that respect. Yeah. To be fair, they've caught especially Verts on this near side. Caught him a few times. There is Verts losing out to the goal scorer JT. inside to the gaffer, gives it to the danger man Henley, who's been fantastic. Rickles always a danger. Matt clears, taken down to Ash Alberto, and there's a man running off his shoulders as a Bass, and that's the man they need to get on the ball because he's barely had any touches this game. Ewers, back stick, he makes something of it, but it's going to be a goal kick. We're into the final 10 minutes now, and what they would give to give Azabass some service.
I mean, if you're R4P here, you need the point table. Is 3 points an absolute must? The keeper does not come for it. It's probably a shout from his defender, said he got the man beat on that side, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, R4P coming through. 1 versus 2 here, 8 ball. And it is that danger man through. It is that danger man through. It just is 1 too many. The defender was excellent, 8 ball.
Yeah.
He cut the man out while tracking him. If he came inside, he was there to be tackled, but he cut out the sweat pass, 8 ball. Really, really good, high quality defending. Henley, maybe 1 touch too many, and then made the angle look very, very narrow for himself.
What
the
a ball
gets
that is!
Oh,
Massive save. I tell you what, Dom, I've never seen anyone get a good run on a defender than that man now. I'm not sure who it was, but it was a bullet. And how Lorimer's kept that out, that's reactions. That is sheer
inches to your left or right. Inches to your left or right, you're probably getting a goal there, but the keeper still needs to get a tidy hand to it, and he did. It's come back to him, 8 ball, but it's dealt with quite nicely. Will Patronus get another chance, or is the last chance going to fall?
There's something here for one of these two teams, because they're both going for it. You can see how twitchy it is for both sides at the moment.
Someone's got to go, and it's the last chance is going to fall to Patronus. Have they got
you
something?
You can see it happening. He did nothing wrong. No, he did nothing wrong, Ash Alberto. He held the man off.
You've got to do it.
And then, it's just the game. That is the game these days. He did nothing wrong by holding that man off, but it's clubs, baby. Like, you have to expect that coming in.
It's got to go short with a chip ball over the top. Has to be done. And that's what they're doing, 8 ball. One of the centre-halves is up here to win it. It does get an early rim for pleasure. Is there a last chance in there? There is not, 8 ball. Shares are spoiled, and what a game, 8 ball. What a game for the first game on the